Hello, welcome back to week 5. My name is Saad. So I've been facilitating for the past 8 years. So today I'm going to teach you Microsoft Excel. So in this week you are going to learn how you can use Excel, and you are going to, at the end of this program, you will be able to create some Excel sheets, calculations, and so on. So we are going to cover these topics like introduction to Excel. You are going to know what rows are, columns, and cells, and you are going to practice some basic formulas of Excel, especially like the sum, average for calculation, and also a simple data tracking. So in the practical aspect, at the end of this session or this practical week, you are going to create a personal budget sheet, and many other things. So first, introduction to Excel. So Excel is a spreadsheet application used to store data, perform calculations, organize information, create charts and reports. So what Excel is best for is for recording scores or attendance, budgeting and expenses. And now in the advanced level, people use Excel to analyze data for data analysis. Now people use Excel to track scoring record and so many stuffs, especially like people uses Google spreadsheet a lot. So and people also use it in managing lists like students, staffs, and so on. So it's widely used in business, finance, school record, and data tracking. So Excel is being used in a lot of areas. I think it is one of the application softwares that you keep on learning, and you find out that you just have to pick a specialization on what you want to specialize using Excel. Then you just keep on pushing. So number 2 is about rows, columns, and cells. So if you are going to use Excel, it's very important to understand this. So Excel is made up of a grid. So example, number A, that's 1, columns. You need to understand what columns are. Columns are vertical, up and down. Is labeled with letters you see at the top, like letter 1 to Z, A to Z, and you start A, B up to, it's like it's endless. Then B, we have rows, horizontal, left and right. Yes, it's labeled with numbers, so that's where it counts numbers. When you create a column with serial number, so you can use rows to number it. So C is cells, where a row and columns meet. So example like A1, column A, row 1. Cells are everywhere. So anywhere you enter the data, it will just show you. You use like a cell to put any information. That single box you see in Excel. So number 3 is talking about basic formulas, just like sum and average. So formulas helps Excel calculate automatically. So the reason why Excel is being used in finance, because of the formulas it uses in calculations, finance, and a lot of stuff. So A, sum, that's addition, used to add numbers. Example like sum A or A5, add all values from A to 5. Then B, average, used to find the average means. So example like is equal to average A or AB calculate the average of the value. So this important tip that you need to know about these formulas. All formulas start with equals to, and use brackets correctly, because if you there is an error I made in Excel data. If you use Control Z like to undo, it will surprise you. It will not work out. So you have to be very, very careful using Excel. So for simple data tracking, it is very, very important. Excel is very useful for tracking information, right? Example, just like creating this box that you can see on screen, a serial number SN, then name, score. So, and you can calculate total score by using the sum, find average score by using average formula, then sort data as the highest to lowest. So another example is expense tracker. So use Excel to track spending easily. So you need to understand this very well. Then a quick summary of the whole theory class. What I want you to understand, like these are the key points of this class. Number one, Excel is used for data and calculations. So rows are numbers, columns, letters. Then cells where data is entered, that's the box size, single box, you see. Then sum, add numbers. Then average, find the mean. Then help in tracking data easily. So these are the 6 key points that I want you to pick to master it before we go deep into the practical class. So if you have question, you can ask question. If there is no any question, then we can call it a day. I'm Sat. Thank you.